Hi guys and welcome to our channel. पता नहीं क्यों I've had this epiphany lately that I should come in here and talk to you a little more personally about who's the special somebody in my life, who am I dating, and just what's been up. That's because this channel actually had a very huge role in our meeting, our very first meeting. And in case you don't know what am I talking about, who am I talking about, let me show you a few snippets and refresh your memory of how I met my now boyfriend Eshan Joshi. I am quite single in my life and I have a date today. Oh. So today we are actually baking a red velvet and uska birthday bhi tha 6 December ko. Oh, hi.
Hi.
Hi, nice to meet you. Can you believe it's been 2 years already?
Yes, we've made it.
So guys, in case you're confused about where we are filming, we'll address it towards the end of the video, but basically this is going to be a part 2 of all of your questions of what happened after the previous video that we shot together. But real quick, tell me कि जब हम लोग उस दिन पहली बार मिले थे, तुझे कैसा लगा था? What was your first feeling?
Quite nervous, to be honest, because it was genuinely the first time we were meeting and it was a blind date.
And it was also meant to be a little romantic because I did know that you were into me.
Yes.
मेरा तो favorite part था when you put that cream on my nose. Very slyly.
So I had planned this from my house. Like मैं सोच के आया था कि अगर हम baking करने वाले हैं तो I'll make sure I do something which creates a memory for me, because obviously I was aware of you and it turned out to be a cute moment that me especially enjoyed.
Yeah, I think that, and also the fact that you were so sweet to everybody around there. So that was, I think, my first initial impression of you, that oh, he's such a nice, good guy. Seems like a very nice and genuine person. So what was your impression of me after sort of knowing me or having watched my videos versus actually meeting me?
So there were two parts of the impression. There was one impression who was focused on so she's somebody who's very focused on what she's doing. You were directing, you were just guiding everybody. Then there was this other impression that you made that a gesture from your part, which was to celebrate my birthday with my favorite cake flavor, which is red velvet. So मैंने ऐसे casually mention कर दिया था, and then you were like, अरे, I will make sure that we celebrate his birthday, probably just less than a week after my
your actual birthday.
So,
and I think even now, whenever we are celebrating birthdays, we still always order a red velvet cake, whether it's my birthday, his birthday.
So in conclusion, what I liked was that you paid attention to detail, like focus, like छोटी-छोटी बातों पे focus रखना is very sweet. So that was in a way an experience which was different, because when the girl is making the first move and when she's planning the date for you, it's usually the guy who does the dates, and usually for the first date he has to ask out the girl. I'm sure there are women and men who think differently, but historically it had not been the same for me.
On that note, sometimes all you need in life is to make the first move and make things happen for yourself instead of waiting around. And what furthers my belief in this concept is Bumble. So Bumble is an app that allows you to meet your potential match and also uncovers this whole future which is just waiting to happen. What I really like about Bumble is that women make the first move and it is a level playing field, and women initiate the conversation after you match. This demonstrates intent and also takes the pressure off of the guys as well. There are also some very nice safety features in place, जैसे कि on the onset when you see somebody's profile, you only get to see their initials. And there's also something known as the private detector, which blurs unwanted or lewd images completely. Apart from that, what can help you meet your potential match are features like profile prompts or interest badges. Like you can add interest badges like gardening or dancing, and that will just help you figure out common interests. तुझे क्या लगता है हम दोनों का अगर ऐसे कोई interest badge होता, what would we have clicked on?
Travel, and then probably क्या हो सकता है? Outdoorsy activities is high on that list. I think we have learned in the past 1 year. I've learned a lot of activities courtesy of our common interest. Not all of them I was on board with, but
for example, recently when we did scuba diving, would you like to share what happened?
Yes. Willingly trying to breathe underwater to look at a bunch of fishes was my initial definition of scuba diving. I understand it's very beautiful, I enjoyed it a lot, but
ईशान पूरा टाइम ऐसे बोल रहा था कि मैं अपने साथ willingly ये सब क्यों कर रहा हूँ, like carrying all these heavy cylinders to 200 meters away to the boat and then putting on all our gear, then jumping on inside the water just to see a bunch of
No,
fish.
I'm not ungrateful. It's just that I was not. So I was just told कि ये तारीख से ये तारीख छुट्टी ले लेना, जो मैं नहीं ले पाया. I was working. तो ये तारीख से ये तारीख हम जा रहे हैं Andamans to learn. So that's it. Be ready.
Yeah, I have this tendency of doing that actually, that I plan very excitedly. Like I'm always the kind of person who wants to do everything, and in the process बहुत सारा collateral damage हो जाता है because he's not always on board with it, and sometimes of course with work and leaves it's difficult.
So it's just not that diving was a very traumatizing experience for me. ऐसा नहीं है. I enjoyed diving and I enjoyed myself more when I was surfing and I was snowboarding. That was courtesy of a partner who was always willing. एक बार हमने बात की तो next day she's planning and she's finding places. मुल्की तो she found completely. मैं तो shamelessly बताऊंगा. It's been great to have a partner like this who I can share such passions with.
And I feel like I also really enjoy the fact that I have a partner who's always on board, especially for pursuing these kind of activities, because they're always better when you have people around you. So after we first met, so uske baad, I think we also had a lot of memorable times right after. I think in our initial days on all of our dates, we used to mostly walk a lot, we used to watch a lot of plays and explore nice restaurants, and I think that kept on going, and we used to always meet midway in Delhi for the longest time.
Then there was this one date we went to a pottery thing that we did.
Oh, that was his idea.
My
Full
idea
marks for that.
sucked.
I actually think it was a good idea. In retrospect, now that I think it was a pretty fun experience. इसने मुझे बोला कि हम लोग आज एक pottery class के लिए जा रहे हैं.
And it was a proper class. So initially we thought कि it'll be like a joint table and
हाँ, हमने ऐसे imagine किया था कि मैं भी before the date I was thinking maybe it'll be a very nice romantic experience, you know.
ऐसे हाथ और गलती से touch हो रहे हैं and you have to be all coy and all.
Thanks to Bollywood, we had those ideas, but no, it was
Terrible.
a serious class where we had to sit on our individual wheels.
It just became a very student-teacher kind of a situation. We were sitting next to each other looking at किसका अच्छा बन रहा है, which is not that romantic. However, that day also gave us another nice memory, which was that I was wearing this white similar to this round neck shirt. What she did, I don't know why or what was
I
the
told you कि
conversation.
मेरे को हमेशा से मन था कि मैं अपने dirty hands का जैसे color का या clay का imprint किसी की white t-shirt पे करूँ.
हाँ, so I volunteered.
It's so embarrassing even accepting this on camera.
I am in possession of this white shirt which has her hands ka print.
And he hasn't washed it since.
See, I got the t-shirt also.
Oh, you have it?
Yes. Look at this. These are your hands, ma'am.
Wow. I feel like उसका clay ऊपर से झड़ गया है बस, but it's wow.
हाँ नहीं, the thing is ये मतलब see ये निकलेगा ही नहीं कभी. In fact, I can wear it now, but I don't want to.
Yeah, oh my god, this is so sweet. So of all the places that we've traveled to and of all the things we've done, मतलब हमने surfing और snowboarding इन सब की बात तो कर ली, but what has been your favorite memory that stands out to you even now?
Favorite memories? There are a few. So there's Vagaman ka sunset, which was very beautiful. The colors that we saw in front of my eyes was very, very pretty and beautiful. Satan mein, you remember after the igloo stay, we went for a drive.
Yeah.
In the snowfall.
We were in this vehicle जिसमें हम लोग पीछे खड़े थे in a open vehicle and it was snowing. So we all had snow which was stuck to our eyelashes, our faces which were frozen, or our hair which was fully filled with snow. But it was just such a good experience, right?
Yeah, amazing. I mean that was a very memorable day for me. Pangong Lake was pretty neat.
Yeah,
Staying
very nice.
Very close to Pangong Lake, and mostly the skateboarding there with our friends and people we were traveling with. Mulki totally was a memorable memory for me because हम वहाँ पे stand up paddle boarding गए थे around jellyfishes, and surfing was also probably the first activity that we did together, and just really good memories of the entire place, the food, the people, the experience of learning at that school.
So this is my favorite sabzi till now.
And just how pretty everything was.
So in this next segment, we have some audience questions. मैंने Instagram पे question sticker डाला था आप सबके लिए कि please ask us some questions. So I have a teammate Shreyoshri who's off the camera who will ask us these questions and we just have to respond to them quickly.
So someone asked who was interested first.
You?
Who asked out who first?
First?
हाँ.
First is you.
First is me only. I made the initiation.
Who is more romantic?
I think both.
Yeah, we're both romantic in our own ways.
You're more of the flowers, candles, mood lighting, and I am more of a plan a date. Let's go out, do something.
But we both enjoy the
Both
same
enjoy,
things.
yeah.
We both enjoy like going out, and you're both very enthusiastic about doing things together.
Does he film all your travel videos?
Do you film all my travel videos?
I think ये सबको पता नहीं है ना कितने किए हैं मैंने कितने नहीं किए क्योंकि कुछ
हाँ.
videos मतलब
I mean, before I met you, so obviously I used to do it myself.
but there are some videos.
In which, yeah.
Let's not name those videos.
But the only thing is, it's not like I don't want to have you in my videos. It was like your decision only that I don't want to be on the video,
Haan.
right? And I'll tell you one very nice reason for that, which he only told me. He said that you started this channel as an independent creator, and you're still that independent creator. So why do you need to have somebody else share that space with you? You should be the main character of your channel. And I thought that was very thoughtful of him to say. Very thoughtful.
Is Eshan a travel enthusiast?
Are you a travel enthusiast?
Yes, of course. And that would be a stupid choice on my part if I hated traveling and I went, let me date a travel YouTuber.
Isn't
That'd be
it?
very stupid.
Haan.
What inspires you about the other?
You answer that first.
Very positive. Very positive. I think that translates well on camera also. Very positive, great personality, charming, sweet, very kind. So that is one of those active qualities that I'd like to learn from her.
So for me, I think some of the qualities I really like are that you're very patient. You always are on top of everything, in the sense you don't forget anything ever. मतलब मैं बहुत forgetful हूँ because my mind is always all over the place. Like I'm traveling, planning. I feel like you're a very hardworking person, and to me that was the most standout quality when I started getting to know you, because I also like to be a hardworking person. So for me to find somebody who's hardworking towards his work is very admirable, and I would also like to imbibe the same qualities.
Food you can and cannot agree on?
I think cheese. We both don't like cheese.
We both don't like cheese. We both don't like pizza.
Pizza. We both don't like pizza.
Wow. Look at people.
Burger.
I can hear people commenting right now.
Okay,
How can you not like pizza?
We both like very simple food. Not simple exactly. We do like sushi.
I've been introduced to sushi because of her. And what we don't agree on is just non-veg. It's not that we disagree. It's just that I don't consume non-veg food and she devours.
Like seafood is my favorite. Can't do without.
लेकिन non-veg तो ऐसे पूछ लेती है खाएगा
खाएगा try करेगा experiment little bit.
Most annoying habit of the other?
I was waiting for this question. What's my most annoying habit?
There are a few.
बोल दे it's okay, कोई बात नहीं. Our audience deserves to know.
It's not a problem. It's just that you're forgetful.
हाँ.
So now I'm used to it. But पहले it was a new thing for me.
Yeah.
Very impulsive. Annoying habit नहीं है, but sometimes I am taken aback. That's it.
Because I always believe in this ideology of living in the moment. Like let's do this.
I can't live in the moment. I have to plan everything.
And he's just the opposite, because thriving off of that, impulsive energy makes me happy.
That gives me anxiety.
Yeah, so
there are so many people who are relating with me right now. I can see it in your eyes. I get you, Eshan. You need to plan things.
Wait, I did not tell you your annoying habits. How can we skip to that?
Oh, I'm so sorry.
So I think if I'm forgetful, you're the opposite of me, which is annoying. In the sense you'd never forget. Like that is also a quality I admire. But because sometimes I'm reminded of the same thing कि अच्छा ये किया तूने.
I'm very patient though.
Very patient.
I don't.
I admire that.
I don't. I'm not rude. I
but
just
why
remind.
does he have to be so good with remembering things?
How do you decide on the next travel destination?
I don't decide. I don't decide. That is not my power.
Excuse me. You do give ideas. जैसे कि
I give
Kerala
ideas.
was your idea, Ladakh was your idea.
I have more authority on dates. If I am part of the trip, I am more authority on dates because it's around my schedule.
Any plans for a combined YouTube channel?
Yes and no.
Yes and no, and with this we do have a little bit of an announcement. I always wanted a partner who enjoyed working, who is very hardworking, very ambitious. And when I found that in him, which I also really admire, I wanted us to do something together. And one thing that came to mind was
What?
that we wanted to start a podcast together. It's going to be called the ET Show. What do you think about our banner?
It's so sick looking, man. I really like the lights. I like the neon thing.
So ET is literally our initials, Eshan and Tanya.
And it's not a universe or space-based show. It's not astrophysics.
It's not
It is-
astrophysics, of course. It's just going to be a bunch of interesting topics.
Yes, interesting topics around adulting as individuals in this country, in this city, trying to find houses, trying to find love, trying to find stability, financial, emotional, all of those things.
Yes, and if you have any questions along those lines, please.
Or anything else, just about us, about our story,
Yes.
feel free to leave them in the
Comment section below. Alright guys, that was it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. I'd be really happy if you go ahead to the link in description and check out our podcast channel as well and subscribe to it, because we are going to come up with the first episode very soon and it's going to be a detailed conversation about a lot of things. And also do check out Bumble, which is going to be linked in the description box below if you'd also like to find somebody who you can connect with. Please, if you like this video, also like it and share it and subscribe to our channel, and I'll be back with more such videos and also of course travel videos in future. So I'll see you next time. Bye bye. Thank you for being there.